Hey everybody, this is Jurikos, and welcome back to Let's Play Costume Quest. Last time we entered Fall Valley, where we took care of all the houses up in the neighborhood, got our costumes back, and headed into the carnival. We've discovered there are monsters up on the Ferris wheel, taking advantage of the kids, trying to steal their candy. We need to get up to them, but it's damaged. There's no way to get up there normally. Well, let's wander around the carnival a bit, and you will see a giant cannon. Who's this guy? What do you have to say? Greetings, little one. I am Orzo, the cannon-tossed oddball. Prepare to be astonished as I climb into this cannon and explode through the air at inconceivable speeds. Your name sounds like a menu item at a kitschy Italian restaurant. Well, all great human cannons are named after pasta. It's tradition. Do you think it would be okay for us to use your cannon to get to the top of the Ferris wheel? No, the cannon may only be used by a professional, and I, Orzo, am the only person here who is skilled enough to withstand its tremendous blast. If you're a professional, does that mean you're licensed and insured? Look, there's a reason I'm not doing this act in Vegas, kid. So he won't let us on, but we need to get up there. Let's sneak on. If we change to the ninja costume, we can turn invisible. He doesn't see us. He stops guarding the spot. Walk past him. And head toward there. I will now perform the most amazing stunt ever attempted in this county. Sweet. He doesn't see us. Keep your eyelids pointed away from the person next to you because they are going to explode when you see this awesomeness. What is this? What are you children doing to my cannon? Come on, Lucy. Just a few more calculations. Got it! Thank you, algebra! Uh-oh, did that girl say she knows algebra? And we blast off at the enemies. Oh, so ridiculous. We got one of each species here. Looks like a melee, a ranged, and a white mage. Let's focus on that monk. Get rid of him. Go. And let's attack this guy. Definitely want to get rid of that monk so we can't heal them, otherwise this battle will drag on unnecessarily. And you'll notice when the poison does its damage that the poison caused by the splash damage is a little less than the poison caused by the direct badge. It's not a lot, but it is a little bit. And will this kill him? Yes! Alright, we took care of them. And they're flying away. I love his expression. Thank you for saving us. I already feel less vomity. Alright guys, let's keep an eye out for that door Dorian told us about. Over there! A little shady spot. There's a crest whaler walking. Zanotto Vorello Loboto! He lights it up and he can walk through. That's where we need to go. Come on, let's get down from here. What is your recommendation for descent? We did it! I'm glad we figured out a clever way how to get down from this Ferris wheel that was both plausible and practical. Okay, fine. I am willing to suspend my disbelief just this once. So they won't tell us how they got down. I really want to know. Alright, we've taken care of it here. Let's wander around. We've got more bobbing for apples. Let's go ahead and take care of this. Hey, what could be more comforting on a cold night than a face full of ice water? Everything? Look, I'll just be honest, the Apple industry pays me to do this. And they're watching me right now, so can we get to it? Alright. Same game again. This time we start off having to get 30 points. So they keep the time limit the same and ramp up the amount of points you need a little bit every time. And... oh, green one. You know, I don't think I've shown what happens yet if you grab a bad one. See there? It stuns you, and you can't move for a second. So we got 30 points. Thank goodness. We're both safe. But not from candy. And he gives us more candy. No one is safe from candy. Let's talk to him again. How are the corporate overlords? Shh, you're gonna get me fired. Or worse. And we start round 2. Need 35 points this time. Shouldn't be too bad. Let's stay over here. Although, if they're only giving me reds, this might be close. Usually they give me some greens by now. Come on, where are the greens? There we go. Worried for a second there. Actually, I'm still a little worried. I need 8 more points. Oh. Oh, barely made it. Wow. Yeah, sometimes with luck it happens that way. More apples means more candy. Are you sure you don't work for the candy industry? You mean you don't realize they're all the same company? Oh man, I've said too much. Talk to him one more time. I love it implying that it's all, you know, all the same company when you go high enough up. Big conspiracy theory. And good, at least this time we get a bunch of greens right off the bat. I missed one. Yes, we need 40 points this time. It is the big one. I've definitely had some points where I had to redo this one a few times when it didn't give me a lot of greens. It's unfortunately just the luck of it. Sometimes they don't give you good ones. Although this time, didn't get to that one in time. I need just one more apple. Yeah, let's go for this one. And we get 40 points. Unbelievable! You've won the ultimate prize! An achievement, Chompin Champ, for finishing every Bobbing for Apples minigame. Now you work for them too. Who? Exactly. So we've completed that quest, got a creepy treat card, and, as I said, an achievement. Let's wander around the fairground here, the carnival rather, and knock on some tent doors. Yes, tents with doors. That makes a whole lot of sense. Welcome to Fall Valley. Have some candy. So we got a trick or treat down here, and while we're at it, let's open up this treasure coffin for more candy still. If you kind of head in a big circle around the carnival, you'll find all of the tents. Yes, we're from the city. We have fancy costumes that can transform and kill monsters. Although, make sure to check in the middle here, just below the Bobbing for Apples and Orzo, and find a little hobo hiding. How'd you find me? Do you have X-ray vision? It's our third hide-and-seeker. Another tent. My luck says this will probably be a monster. Yep. Yeah, not too bad a mix. That shaman is much lower level than the mystic with a lot less HP. Let's focus on taking him out. And Lucy should be able to kill him in one hit. There we are. Yeah, not only the poison, but the splash damage from the badge Lucy has is really good. It's one of my absolute battle stamp. I keep calling them badges. Yeah, it's one of my absolute favorite battle stamps in the whole game. And they're gone. Some more experience and candy, and we'll move on. Now, on the bottom right here, there's actually a treasure coffin with candy under this tent. So make sure you grab that. Start heading up and wander around the outside edge. Encounter a few more. What's behind this door? Another monster. It's been waiting for us all night. Man, dude, you need to get a life. Watch some TV, play some video games. The medic's the weakest level. That's good. Means we can kill him in only 2 hits. I know their stats are identical, but I always feel like the Crest Whalers are the strongest enemies, the Trowbogs are next, and the Grubbins are the weakest. Because that's the order you meet them, but they're all the same, really. And block that attack. Maybe it's just this game file they don't like Everett. He seems to take a lot of attacks. And can we kill this guy off? You know what? You'll probably kill him off with the splash damage. Or at least the poison? Yes, he's gone. Let's launch some missiles at this guy. A little bit of overkill. So what? And go next door. This, I believe, is a regular human? Yeah, no. This is another monster. Back to back. I was wrong. Yeah, but these guys will be no challenge. Let's take them out. I could switch out Everett's poison attack battle stamp because Lucy does poison to everyone except who she attacks. But honestly, because it does so much damage and it guarantees poison on at least one of them, whereas hers, if an enemy is alone, it won't get poisoned. I like keeping both of them on there. Just my personal preference. And oh, he has 2 HP left. He should have died from that. Yeah, let's just send a rocket fist right into his face. Alright. We're almost done. Now here's that dark path, but before that, let's take care of these last 2 tents. And oh my gosh, fried butter on a stick. Yeah, that sounds like carnival food right there. What's behind this door? Now we've got a human. Some really big kids. Yeah, those aren't kids, those are monsters. Now I guess the adults see whatever they want to see. Knock here and we get one more monster. Delicious humans? Yeah, you're not going to eat anything except my fist. Let's blast him. There we go. Do some nice poison damage to them. And I'll focus my attacks on you. I'll attack you. Let's see. Strong enough? Oh, but the poison will kill him. Almost took him out in one hit. Barf roll-ups. Oh, that's disgusting. But with that, congratulations, Repudians. Our satellites are indicating that all houses and tents are free of candy. Dorsilla the Kind has sent a recorded message for the occasion. We're done here, everybody. Let's go home. So we have trick-or-treated everywhere, and it's opened up the gate. We haven't even encountered the gate yet. It's a little further on. But for now, that monster used a spell to illuminate and reveal the entrance. Let's pull out our light sword and walk through. Now this one's a weird one because as soon as you go through it once, you can just ride through it again. You don't have to use the light again. It makes a nice little looping shortcut that leads us back up here. Smack the wall, and we can get back into the neighborhood part. However, we passed by this girl here. She wants to trade. She needs a unicorn pellets card. Luckily, we've got a couple. So, trade it with her, and she'll give us another card from her set. Also, walk around to the right. Really well hidden here behind this tree is another kid. I found you. You found me. That's our 4th hide-and-seeker. And to the right, you see those blinking eyes there. Means we've got another dark path to explore. Wandering here, there's a treasure coffin with some black cloth. That is our 2nd material for the vampire. Only missing one. And if we head through here, much like in the first area, this is a shortcut that loops us back around. Drops us back off in the carnival here. But we're done in the carnival. We need to head further on to keep exploring. If you head to the right here, oh, you'll actually see a crest whaler walking around. Let's sneak up on him. Actually, before I do that, one thing I want to show is one main reason I do not like the French fry costume. If you look at the stats, you can see certain things like the robot and the ninja both have increased attack power. In addition, the ninja loses a little HP, but the fry, while it gains a bit of HP, actually loses attack power. It's the weakest costume. That's one main reason I really don't like it. It's just not worth it in my opinion. Let's switch her back to the unicorn and smack this guy. Are you the bearded lady? Oh, I'm guessing that was supposed to be an insult. Oh, only 2 guys here. I mean, sure, they're level 8, but they'll go down pretty easily. And slash away. He should die from the poison. No, he had 1 HP left. I was gypped. He should have died from that. Let's focus on the Spearmaster, and we should easily take him out. Alright. Lucy, go ahead and attack, and take them both out. Nice. And actually, I realized with taking him out, there's one thing we had not done over on the left. We have enough Street Shoes cards that we can head this way and talk to this kid. So, gives us a card in exchange. Also, one of these guys walking around, and we didn't get the sneak on him. Oh well. 3 black mages. I may have wanted to get a sneak attack on them. Oh well. Let's make sure to take out the first one. They'll do some attacks, but it won't be too bad. Of course, I say that, and they focus their attacks on one person, it can suck. But we should be able to kill at least one of them, maybe both in this turn. Oh, yeah. We'll easily kill them both. 3 HP left, and the poison will take him out. Alright. We gotta be getting close on our creepy treat cards. Yep, we're only missing 1 at this point. So we keep 1 around, we'll eventually complete our collection. Let's wander back over to the right here. And head a little further on, and we encounter the Scarecrow again. It is I, the incredibly mysterious Scarecrow. Dorian, we know it's you now. Oh, right. Well, did you know I'd be giving you this? Leaves. And with that, we get the achievement, the Last Gourdian, for completing the pumpkin costume. Well, yeah, you always give us a pumpkin costume material. Well, okay, but how about this? We get a speaker from the big black gate. Ooh, what's that device do? It will help speak for you whenever you are in big trouble. I emphasize big because it's a hint. Now, goodbye, children. Run, run, and good luck. And the light fades from it. We finished up with Dorian and the pumpkin costume. The pumpkin costume is one of my favorites. It's really cool, and it does a lot of damage. And that kid was just hiding in plain sight. He was our 5th hide-and-seeker. Head up here, and smash through. You got a few things you can break there. We have the gate here, but before we go through the gate, we've got a few things to find. You can actually see there's a treasure chest hiding right below here. Walk through the path and you get white makeup. That's the final piece for the vampire. I'll actually switch Everett to the vampire. And when we get ready for a battle, I'll switch Reynold over to the pumpkin so you can see them both. Also, I feel like I missed something up here. I guess not. It must just be further on. Hang on. I'm going to check and see if I missed anything. Sure enough, I knew I was forgetting something. Head all the way back to the barn where we got our costumes back and look down by these hay bales and you'll find our last, or as it should have been, the first, kid playing hide and seek. Talk to him. I'm kind of glad you found me. My legs were starting to hurt. No kidding, you've been waiting there since the start of this area. Hey, you found all of us. You're good. Here's your prize. It's made of real bats. We get the Bat Bucket. It's a pretty cool looking pail. Allows us to carry even more candy and up our attack power. Also, I didn't realize, but I had missed, there are 2 enemies that wander on this bridge here. Let's fight them real quick. Here we have the pumpkin. Yes, a flaming pumpkin head. This guy is pretty freaking cool looking. Let's see, who do we want to go after first? Let's go after the Black Mage. And his attack is much like the Statue of Liberty, just move the control stick around. And the Vampires is like the French fry. Mash the button. Block their attacks. And go after the Spearmaster. I want to take the opportunity to be able to show what their specials are here. We'll do this so we can poison the assassin. Alright, now for their specials. The pumpkin has the All Hallows Eve special. This attacks everybody and actually does a percentage damage of their current health. However, if they have a ton of health, like a boss, it will cap out at about 300 and something damage. So it can do a lot of damage, but the weaker the enemies get, the less it does. Now the vampire also has an attack that hits everybody. There's a bat in my hair! This will hit every enemy and do something special. It heals us. Notice Lucy's back up to full HP. Doesn't always show you it real well, but it will heal the whole party for about as much as the Statue of Liberty special did. So it's kind of a combination of the robot and Statue of Liberty minus the fire. Alright, we defeated him. Oh, and that one apparently moved around, so he saw me as soon as that battle ended. We'll take care of this real quick. Let's take out the Black Mage. Lucy should be able to kill him. Yes, in one hit there. We are, and focus on the Spearmaster. Let's, you know what, I'll attack you. Splash damage plus poison, will that be enough to kill him? No, the Spearmaster's still alive. Oh well. So yeah, watch, we'll do the pumpkin special attack here. One of them only has 8 HP left, so it's not going to do much damage to him. See, it only does 4. Whereas Bat in My Hair does not have a cap on damage. Or, it doesn't reduce damage if their health is low, is more what I meant to say. Creepy treat card, Jaw Herders, and we get the achievement All Decked Out. That is for finding every creepy treat card. So we have a full booklet of them, and because we found every creepy treat card, we got the Black Cat costume. Yes, this is a brand new costume that you only get if you find every creepy treat card. And I'm going to show it off next time, but for now, what we want to do is head back to that black gate. We found every trick-or-treater, every creepy treat card, bought a bunch of stamps. We even leveled up to level 9, which, you know what, I'll take a quick moment and we'll go check out the battle stamps we can get for level 9. Sadie, what you got for us? 3 new stamps. Headless Banshee. auto-resurrect self after 1 turn with all HP restored. So it's like that previous Banshee, but even better. Lethal Poison, which this is the same thing as what Everett has right now, except it does even more damage over time. And Bloodshot Eyeballs really increase critical strike damage. So I want to buy the Bloodshot Eyeballs and the Vegetarian Witch's Brew, because we want to give those Bloodshot Eyeballs to Reynold, the Witch's Brew to Everett. Keep Lucy on the Toxic Slime effect, because honestly, it's just so good with these groups. We don't want to get rid of it. We've got most of the battle stamps too, but there's still a bit more to go. Next time, we're going to go through the Black Gate and hunt down Dorsilla, try to stop her evil plan, and finally save Ren. If you've enjoyed this video, please click like and subscribe, and feel free to follow me on Twitter. See you guys next time.